Connection. It is checking connection. It is already done. Aw, Andrew Cotwell, why you disappear on us? I know you blocked both Dexter and myself, but we kind of miss you on these digital streaks. Word on the street is you haven't even pulled up on. God, when Dex comes on, he'll tell us the site that would always drag him. Hey, everybody, come on in and have a seat. Miss Philly China, Chocolate, Virgo 8. Hi, Mommy. You're so pretty. Hey, Javon. That my mommy. That my mommy. All right, let's see if we can grab Dex. Hey, Chocolate Baby. How you doing? But yeah, I was like, I kind of, what's going on? Andrew Caldwell, bring your ass back. Where you at? We kind of miss you. Wow, and just right before we get on here, it is already done. Okay, money.
Hey
Okay.
guys, what did you comment?
I'm sorry about not G money, B money. No, is that the D?
D.
D money. D money in the building. You showed up. That hip hop Dex came to work today.
I am hey Chocolate Virgo number 8. I am so tired, man. This week has been so long and so short and so quick and so slow at the same time. It's crazy.
Yeah. Because I feel like the days pass very fast, maybe like different parts of the day. And then I'm sorry, I'm just stop the streaming real quick. And then it's like so the day seems like it's moving fast, but then like you'll get to the next day and you're like, it's only Tuesday. What the fuck is going on here? Make it end.
I woke up this morning ready to look at my paycheck and spend some money, and I was like, oh, I didn't get paid today? Wait, today? And then I realized today's only Wednesday. This is crazy.
That's it.
So I told you guys last week that I was only drinking water, like I don't do juice or nothing like that. I failed today, y'all. I had some tea today. And
well, did you put sugar in the tea?
Yeah, I got it from a restaurant. Yeah.
Oh.
So it was bad. But I didn't feel bad about it. I was like, oh, that really sucks. Like you messed up or whatever. But I will tell y'all, it wasn't really worth it.
Well, because you probably got it. Because I'm like, if you want to blow it on something that you like. Oh, no, gives you that.
Because you know what I'm doing. You know what I've been dying for.
What?
Like I go to the grocery store and I see that they have a cream soda Dr. Pepper and a strawberry cream or something like that Dr. Pepper. Now I'm not a Dr. Pepper guy. I don't think most people are Dr. Pepper people. But when I saw that, I was like, yeah, I gotta have it.
I want it. And like, because I love the taste of Dr. Pepper. I feel like Dr. Pepper is the redheaded stepchild of sodas because it's like, it's rare. Usually when you go out in like restaurants, bars, or anything, Doctor Who? Like, it just doesn't exist in these places. So it's because it doesn't exist there, and if you're not a soda buyer at home, you kind of forget that it exists. But the cream joint, I'm gonna go pick up a case this weekend.
My favorite soda is a cream soda. Like I would choose cream soda over anything. And like since I've been doing this water thing, and I'm not really a soda drinking person either, but like since I've been doing the thing, if I see a cream soda, I want it. There's this new thing I'll call a Starry or something like that, which is it's not a Sprite, it's something else. It's like Star something, and people are like raving about it, and I'm like, I gotta eat it. Like I gotta taste it.
I gotta taste it. If I don't do it, who will?
I think it's called Starry,
Oh.
and it's like a lemon soda. If you guys go to or you'll see it. Lemon lime soda is called like Starry or something like that. Something with an S.
Cigar Williams, baby.
And yeah, like I've never had it, but I'm curious to know like what that tastes like. And yeah, but I don't think I'll be going back to drinking sodas though. I think I'm good and done off of sodas. Like it's done. Pepsi.
Chocolate Virgo 8 mentioned that. I swear, there's something in Pepsi that Black women in particular, like it's embedded in our DNA cult. Like I don't understand it. I don't think I've ever run across a Black woman, at least in my family, that it's like, where's my Pepsi? And don't touch them.
You know, it's crazy because I always thought that I liked Pepsi over Coke, but I don't think that I do. Like, I like a wild cherry Pepsi. I think that's good. But Coke is better than Pepsi, specifically vanilla Coke. You ever had vanilla Coke before?
I like vanilla Coke, but I was addicted to it for a while, like when it first came out, because vanilla Coke has been around for forever.
It's not the same now. I swear, before they used to sell vanilla Cokes, and back in the day, they would have like vanilla Coke, whatever, and they'll be like, oh, this is really good. It smells good. It tastes good. Oh my God. Amazing. Now, if you get vanilla Coke, it ain't quite the same. Something's different about it now that, like, it's not what it used to be.
See, and Lover 9294, she's perfect. When it comes to Coke, it's got to be cherry Coke. Well, she said the wild cherry Pepsi, and that's the crazy, because wild cherry Pepsi, I do not like that. So it has to be regular, traditional Pepsi, preferably the real sugar. And then if it's Coke, it has to be a cherry Coke for me.
See, Coke, I can take either way. Cherry Coke, regular, vanilla.
Oh, we know.
I ain't drinking no diet, though. White.
Hi, Lisa Dorsey, baby. Come on, cousin said cherry Coke now. But yeah, it's nothing better. Because I'm not a huge soda drinker. I do keep some in the house primarily. It's a Black household. So there's room temperature ginger ale on top of the countertop right now.
This is a Black household, and I don't got no sodas in here.
You ain't got no ginger ale in the house?
No, but what I will say to you, this is something that my wife and I get into it about. I'm glad that you said that you have soda in the house and reference ginger ale, because we'll be out and she'll get a ginger ale and I'm like, that's a soda. And she like, no, yeah.
It's for us, it's medicine. It cures everything. Anything, any ailment you got, ginger ale kills it, but it can't be cold. It's got to be the room temperature. And then after you drink it, you have to go lay down for at least 10 minutes. If you don't follow these steps, it's not going to cure whatever you have.
I don't know why I enjoyed this conversation so much, but I'm going to say it because I feel like I love saying this. I don't think Canada Dry ginger ale is good at all. I think it's disgusting. My favorite ginger ale is Seagram's and Schweppes. The best ginger ale out there. Canada Dry, and people who drink Canada Dry, y'all might as well just drink.
Well,
I don't know what.
But watchers, just disregard that, because he ain't even gotten it in the house, so you don't even know what.
I don't drink soda. How would you rank them though, as far as ginger ales? And how would you guys in the comments? Like, what do you?
I think at one point I used to say Seagram's, but Seagram's fucked with their formula. And I think they switched to like the sugar additive, and I don't fucks with that. It used to be good. So since Seagram's around and messed with the formula, I've been back on Canada Dry. But Canada Dry pulled up with that Canada Dry Bold. Woo! That shit cure AIDS, if you ask me.
What?
You know, they recently found the cure for AIDS, they said. I think I saw a report last week that another person has been cured. It's the ginger ale bowl. They just ain't telling us yet. Go on out there and get y'all some.
Okay.
That thing, you drink that ginger ale bowl, that thing get you right here. You be like, ah! But
I've had a ginger ale cranberry, which I like, and I've had a Canada Dry cranberry, and I've had a Canada Dry, it's like grape. The flavor's not grape. That's my blackness jumping out. I don't know what the flavor is, but it's like it's purple. What is that?
It could be grape. I don't know. I'm a purist. I don't like cutting my soda too much. Only cherry Coke. Everything else, I like pure grade A, uncut soda.
We're still talking about sodas here?
Straight from the source.
Yeah, blackberry.
Oh, blackberry they have? Okay, yeah, I didn't even know. Usually when I see all the other stuff, I know at one point years ago they had like one with ginseng in it, and I'm like, y'all just doing too much with the damn with the damn ginger ale. It's medicine.
Lover D 9294. She's on it. You be drinking a lot of sodas, don't you? She knows the types and the flavors and stuff like that.
Dexter, they're not gonna drink themselves.
Well, that's true. And you know what's crazy? Everybody be like, I don't drink sodas. I don't be drinking sodas. Somebody do. Because why they be empty? Except like Sunkist. I don't like that no more.
I feel like so many people remove themselves off of Sunkist, and it's now Fanta. But every now and again, I'll go back to Sunkist because I'm like, give us some love. Sunkist held y'all asses down for years. Then Fanta want to come shimmying across the motherfucking screen, and now all of a sudden y'all don't know Sunkist. Done held y'all black asses down for all these years, and then you want to get cute when a little salsa merengue pop up on you.
You wouldn't catch me drinking no Sunkist. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I don't trust nothing that comes in multiple flavors. So like Sunkist, when you have like a fruit punch and an orange and a grape and a straw, I don't trust it. Like with Coke, it took us years to get like different flavors of like Cokes and stuff like that. Now it's like everybody got like multiple. It's like Oreos. I don't trust it.
You know, another thing I do love, another soda that I live for when I see it, and it's always when you go into like a little poppy corner store, because I don't think like the 7-Elevens and the Wawas carry it. A good pineapple soda.
Pineapple and peach are ones that.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite spot. That's my favorite thing about the hood spots.
There's this. Okay, we're gonna get off the soda topic, but there's this brand called Faygo, and
I just heard of that.
In the South they have, and I don't know if they have it up here too, but in the South they have a Faygo. They have creams. See, look at me contradicting myself because I would drink all these flavors. They have a cream soda. They have a strawberry. They have a grape. They have a peach. And you can't get Faygo peach everywhere. That's like pineapple.
It's so funny because I have seen Vango in the store, and at first I was like, well, what the hell is it? Is it one of them damn what the old folks say? One of them damn energy drinks? What the hell is it? Give me the originals. Where's the Coke and the Pepsi?
It's Sprite. You got it right in there.
Yeah, Sprite is definitely gets a honorable mention. All right, let's get into the show. What's going on? Well, two things really, local stories. I was just watching the news right before I got on here. We have new additions to the Philadelphia Police Department. And the reason why it made news, because, you know, we're all in this restructuring thing. Each, I think one was 48, one man was in his 50s, and basically over 40s, like over 40s. So most people are like, who the fuck? Now, we always thought like you couldn't be a police officer at a certain age, but I guess that never was a thing. I know it was a thing for the military, so I think people just look at both of them the same and just assume that's what it was. So they were like, no, we've never had age restrictions. But I don't know, at first I was like, I couldn't, well, me and Dex, we done already schooled y'all on how we would be if we were police officers.
Very good ones.
But with this, I think at first I was thrown off because they were so much older and a lot of them retired from the professions that they had up until then. But I like listening to them talk and interviewing them. It was very refreshing because they were like, we need to focus on people who want to do this job. Like they want to do the job. They want to bring change to it. They want to bring a certain type of like a developed life experience person, put them on the beat, I guess that's what they call them, and hopefully we can work things out and talk to people because we have life experience. I was like, that sounds all well and good, but I don't know about that.
You know how dire the city has to be and how terrible the city has to be to say like, you know what, this is something that I've always wanted to do. I think I'm gonna go be a police officer. Like, you know, like that's like me. Like I've always wanted to be a waiter. That's like me going over to Red Lobster and like, oh, I want to be a waiter. That's like, okay, cool. Come do that. Fulfill your life's journey, your life's dream, and become a waiter. That doesn't apply to me. That doesn't apply to police work. Like that's a pretty serious job, and not to take away from waiters and waitresses, but I mean, come on. Like that is just, I don't know. I don't trust it. I think you either come in there and steal and scam, or like you really are like, you think you Superman. Like, let me go save the day because the world is so messed up. No, thank you.
I always wanted to save lives. I'm gonna get out there, and what makes me think, I wish that, because the news, they never do the follow up. I would love to do a revisit a year down the line. Like, y'all still here or no? Because the one lady, she did say, she was like, the benefits alone, and the police officers around the country, or departments around the country, they've been doing a huge hiring initiatives, trying to offer more pay, increased pay, and things like that. A friend of mine that I know is on the trajectory to become a police officer. And I'm like, damn, nigga, 35 years old, you wanted it now?
35, understand it. 40, 60, like, what are you doing?
I just ain't got the patience. I'm popping the fuck up. Like, I don't have it. I went 30, 40 odd years without dealing with this mess, and you want to throw me out on the street with these savages?
And
I'm beating your ass.
it's worse now than it was before. Me, mom's catering said my son was a Philly police officer. I'm happy you left. Look,
I'm happy.
we need the protection, but I'm happy you left too. I would never want to do that. I actually have friends who I went to college with who are police officers, and when they, which is also interesting too, especially with Black people, when they post about it, like they post it in their close friends, like secretive, and it's like something that I'm not saying that they're not proud of it, but it seems a little odd when I see their post in a close friends, close story kind of thing, because it's like, why are you not telling the world that this is what you're doing?
Because I think it's still still somewhat of a negative connotation associated with the police departments across the United States still, and I guess, I don't know. I guess they don't want to let the world know just yet. It's like, hurry up, I'm in it, but let's just wait and see how this thing, where we get to with this thing and the whole police reform and restructuring thing before I start telling everybody this.
I don't like that. I feel like if you're in it, like your people around you should know that you're in it because you want to reform or restructure or what. I don't like that. Like, it's weird to me. And someone said, how old is too old to be in the police force? How are you going to chase down the criminal? I'm not chasing nobody.
I'm not. Go on the next block.
Well, or something.
Go to the next block and get up. I don't care what you do. Just don't do it.
Like, never mind. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
I just want to go home tonight. Don't you want to go home?
But you fool with me. You fool with me. You're not going home.
Shoot shit out.
Well, but I'm not gonna kill nobody though. But them kneecaps is gone for sure.
Kneecaps. Just make sure you don't hit a major artery. Big toe out of here. Don't play with me.
Because I'm not doing that. But also, like, I don't condone like police being aggressive and like, using force when it's not necessary. But at my big age, if you doing some stuff, stealing cars and stuff like that, and you running away, I got to stop you somehow.
How? And I'm not getting shot. I'm not chasing. I'm not running nobody down. And I'm not going to be the ailing person on the side of this thing. Now, I done ask you politely to stop, to freeze. And your black ass or whatever ass, Asian ass, white ass, whatever ass, you sitting up here doing what you want to do. You think I'm going to run my ass down that street after you? Get the strap.
If I'm a police officer and I chase you down and I catch you, be out of breath. I'm gonna pistol whip you. I'm sorry. I'm like that. You know what you had me doing just now? Come on now. Sorry.
I ain't been to the gym in 3 motherfucking months, and I'm out here
running, chasing you down.
Got me out here running after your ass.
That's another thing, though. Why be seeing police officers that be heavyset?
The donuts ain't gonna sell themselves.
Yeah. The one thing that two things really. The show Family Matters. First of all, I think that's the worst sitcom. I hated it. I don't see how it's funny. It wasn't funny. Steve Urkel wasn't funny. The show was stupid. I hate the show Family Matters.
Okay.
But the one show that really bothered me, outside of everything, was the fact that Carl was a cop and he was fat. Why are you big as a cop?
Carl, from what if I can recall properly, Carl was a desk police officer. I don't think he was out and about.
Well, that
So if you're on a desk, you could be that, I guess.
was very.
I mean, shit.
It was very
They be
obvious
on the
that he.
Go ahead.
It's very obvious that he was working at the desk. Clearly working at the desk.
But the best is when like a police chase goes viral or something like that, and we see it on the news, and the salient is on his way, get booking, and the fat ass police officer or just the out of breath. You don't necessarily have to be fat, but just out of shape. You breathing all hard. I'd be that cop. Cameras going and all. I'm stopping. Like, what the fuck you want me to do? You got the chopper out here. You do it. You think I'm running? You can't escape a chopper, but you can escape me. I'm not running after y'all.
Wait, somebody said you look like Carl. A little bit. I be seeing it. I can see it. He could be my dad. He could. But I'm not going to be no cop either.
I heard that. I just, God bless you. It's a very noble, honorable position. But even another cop story leading to, which I see why I guess the city needs cops. And at this point, they don't care how old you are because, and not the kids this time. Why was y'all grown asses adults drag racing on 20th and Spring Garden over the weekend?
Now, explain to people who are not in Philadelphia, like what and where 20th and Spring Garden is.
20th and Spring Garden is a very, like, I would say one of the heartbeats of Philadelphia. It's right by, you guys not from the area, you've seen the Rocky Stairs, the art museum. It's literally, you could walk to the art museum from there. It's less than a block away. And the niggas was out there.
Wait a second.
At this point, ain't no race attached to it for real. I'm saying niggas for the ignorance.
Not us.
It was everybody and their damn mother out there acting a damn fool, shutting shit down. And it's a very like, you need money to live out there. There's nothing hood about it. And y'all is in the streets doing donuts. Blood I had pulled up on the scene, everybody getting shot.
Well, so they were talking about this on
the news,
and they were like, you know, the residents were complaining that police officers took too long to get there. It was yes, Benjamin Franklin Parkway. They said police officers took too long to get there. Like it was congested. It was horrible. And then they were showing the videos from like people's like ring cameras and stuff like that. Do you think this is Fast and the Furious? Like, what is wrong with like, this?
But the boldness of it, Dexter. Now, street racing, drag racing has always been a thing here in Philadelphia. The Roosevelt Boulevard is infamous for it. Down here by the airport, like the Island Avenue area, you go back, like by the airport, it's big windy roads. I've been a part of some drag racing back there myself. I like the culture, I do. But again, I like to take part in it, but I'm not, as a cop, I'm shooting everybody's tires out. Them tires expensive as fuck. One tire for some of them is $600 a tire. Everybody's shit getting blown up. You got me out here looking stupid. I don't want to be the fuck out here anyway. Everybody's car full of bullets.
It was crazy when they were talking about it on the news. They were like, you know, and this isn't the first time we've seen this. The last time we saw this, they were doing the same thing at City Hall. What? Why are you in front of City Hall doing donuts? And what made you? First off, City Hall is in Center City, and like it's always busy. Like it's never like a time at night, no matter what, where people are not trying to get through. There's an intersection there that people have to get through to get to and from. Like you literally can't have to get through the boulevard to get to 95. I mean, through this area to get to like 95 and stuff. Like it's to the Vine Street Expressway, all that stuff. There are certain areas where I just feel like you can't do this.
No. And you knew, like you just knew, especially what you're doing, it's illegal. So you just knew to stay away from the hot zones. But now, this era, they don't give a damn.
And it's not kids either. These are adults that are doing it.
Yeah, it's insanity. Child. Okay. All right, so that's a little local news for the day. Let's go.
I do have a story
what happened
that we want to throw out real quick. I did a bit of research on this. Cash App users. Toya, you go in on Cash App users sometimes. Guys, when men working together, and you know how you get lunch or whatever, and it's like, oh, like I'll send you money for it. So one time she got the lunch or whatever. It was breakfast. She got this nasty breakfast. that I shouldn't have paid for. But she got this breakfast. Yeah, they had grits. They took a slice of cheese, like a slice of cheese, and stuck it on top of it. I was so pissed off. Yeah, I was so mad. And she's like, "This how they do it?" And I was like, I mean, they were good, but still.
Yeah, your fat ass how they was good. You know I don't eat grits, so eat it. I don't know. That's how they did it. Shit.
So she did this. So I'm like, okay, let me cash app you. She go, cash app? I don't do cash. I do Venmo. And I'm like, Venmo? Okay. So I downloaded Venmo. I now have Venmo. So, you know, if you got me to Venmo, like, I know how to do it now. But
Daddy got it.
Well, I don't know. Just that, like, I have the app on my phone. So today, well, Toya told me cash apps was for certain type of people, but I won't go into all that. I will say, though, why are y'all getting tax return information sent to y'all through Cash App? That's a bit much for me. I don't want Cash App to be y'all banks. I want y'all to stop doing that.
And they've been doing that for years. Get your taxes paid out with a little Cash App card.
People were telling me that they were getting W-2 forms from Cash App. Not me. Anyway, long story short, I want to say there is a win for Cash App users. So if you have a Cash App card today and tomorrow while tickets last, you are able to get pre-sale codes for Drake's latest concert. The concert is called featuring 21 Savage. And if you have a Cash App card, you got the pre-sale code today and you were able to go and buy your ticket. Now, people were complaining that the tickets were like $400 up to $2,000. However, you had a Cash App card, you were able to get that pre-sale code. I don't know if you bought the tickets, but you were able to get that pre-sale code. And what reason would you not have a bank account? Although now that I'm out, it does bring me to that whole conversation about the banks failing and all that kind of stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So maybe I should probably just put my money in Cash App too, or under the mattress.
I'm not messing with Cash App. I'll put my money in Venmo for Cash App.
But that's another thing though. Like, isn't Cash App like similar to a bank though? Like, if the banks are failing, you think Cash App they were stealing your money out of Cash App already.
Thank you. That's why I was like, you are crazy if you just have money sitting in Cash App. What is wrong? I'm like, in Venmo, I'm not saying it seems a little bit better over there. It's not as scammy going on over there. But even there, you're not supposed to have your money just sitting. The niggas is using this basically as the new age check cashing places. I need y'all to stop. I understand y'all not trusting the banks right now. I get it. Well, everybody's all in heat over the whole thing. These is millionaire problems, basically.
Let's talk. Toya, so I don't know much about everything that's happening with the bank situations. All I know is there were two major banks that failed the other day, and the government said that they're not going to do a bailout for the bank. What I do know is that I do not have $250,000 in the bank.
Yes.
Or under my mattress, or in my 401. I don't have that money. Like, I don't have it. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is a thing that I need to be that concerned about.
Child, the way they act,
the hundreds of dollars that I have, I think it's probably insured. I'm pretty sure my little coins is like there. I think I'm okay.
I think I'm good. I'm like telling people, I'm like, this ain't your issue. You gonna be good. Don't worry. They gonna get you your little $500 back. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Don't worry, y'all.
The type of money that I have in the bank, the people at the bank will be like, I know you're not here to complain. Here, let me write you a little personal check. Go cash it.
Motherfucker, $8 and get out of my face. Look at your broke ass. I remember Chris Rock did a joke like that years ago. It was one of my favorites.
It probably was funny on like his special.
Sure. Don't. Me too. Oh, real quick. Okay, we got to get to the Oscars breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
So upsets. Angela Bassett was snubbed. I was one of the people where after my good sis did not get her award, I turned it off. There was nothing there for me after that. One of the biggest things, Jim O'Kemi's opening addressing Will Smith. I thought he did funny with it. Like some people were upset by it. I think he did a great job. I like Jimmy Kimmel.
Okay.
But going back to the snub, what were your thoughts? Like for me, when it happened, my heart sank a bit. Like it was a hurt piece because I'm like, y'all doing this to my girl again? No shade to Jamie Lee Curtis, but y'all know Anime Bullock deserved that damn Oscar back then. And then we come back and stop. Your thoughts, though.
Thank you. I, I, I didn't care. Like I was like, oh, okay. Like, I mean, because you know what? Realistically speaking, I never saw the movie that Jamie Lee Curtis Everything Everywhere at the Same Time, I think it's called. I never saw it. I never watched the movie, and like some of the actresses in that category, I don't even know who they are. And like I know I didn't watch that movie either. I probably, if I had a vote, probably would have voted for Angela Bassett because that's the only movie that I watched. Like,
okay.
I don't know anything about this. And if she would have won, I would be like, oh, that's amazing or whatever. But I'm for real, I don't know what's going on. Like I
think people were just so pressed because it was like we know her. The culture knows Angela. So with all of her roles, there's roles that she should have been nominated for before. And it's just like to see an amazing actress and a Black actress who just does not get their just due. It's just like, really? And I think it's so funny because recently a sound or a clip had started circulating where she sat down with Keke Palmer. And I guess they were reviewing the, when she got nominated before. And when she said, she was like, I didn't get offered any roles for 18, I went 18 months without getting any roles. Now, the assumption is if I've been nominated for an Oscar, an Academy Award, I'm a top tier level actress. So you would think just the nomination alone, people would come knocking your door down. We're setting you up for greatness because guess what? They're motherfucking Meryl Streep. I love her ass to death. This bitch done had a chokehold on an Oscar since 1979. What was it? 21 damn Oscar nominations, and 3 wins combined within that 21. The roles were there. Angela Bassett is an amazing actress. It just seems like for a certain group of some people, the roles are there for them. And I think that was the troubling thing for me with Angela, because let's be clear. We don't know if she's ever going to get, will the roles even be there for her to be offered? Is it there for her to possibly be nominated again? The way we see Hollywood going in the past, and then to have that sound bite, her back it up, said, yeah, 18 months. Do my girl right. It should be at least 5 scripts waiting for her.
Now, I get that, and I don't disagree with it. I do think it's a little crazy to know that a person was nominated for an award and they haven't gotten any offer since then.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't necessarily know if being nominated for an Oscar is an amazing thing. Like, I just look at it, and I don't know that many people who won Oscars and stuff like that. But I can just think of 2 right off the bat: Halle Berry and Whoopi Goldberg. Halle Berry, after winning hers, she started doing Netflix movies, like chasing kids around. Like that's really
that wasn't a Netflix movie. That was in the theater
for 2 days. So I remember her doing that. She was doing X-Men. Halle Berry, after she won her Oscar,
mm-hmm.
Whoopi Goldberg on The View. So I don't know if winning this Oscar is really all it's cracked up to be.
Mm-hmm.
Mandamin won his Oscar. I'm sorry, not Mandamin. Leonardo DiCaprio won his Oscar, and he's kind of been just floating around since then. I prestigious award, but is it? Will Smith won his Oscar, and what he been doing?
I won't say it's pretty well. No,
Jamie Lee Curtis. He won last year.
Oh yeah, well he messed that shit up with the SWAT, but
he won after he put his hands on that man. But somebody just said Angela turned down the role of Monster Ball. Sorry, I went too fast. But they said they turned around the role of Monster Ball. Okay, Javon Pearson said Monique and Octavia Spencer. Monique, I mean, come on. Like, I don't
like
Monique. Know if it's all that it's cracked up to be. I still feel like it's kind of like.
Well, I guess it's easy for us to say because we're on the outside looking in. We're not like we're not actors, but in that world, that's their Super Bowl. Like it's a big deal to them. So,
yeah, but I'm just,
and even the ones that say it's not, then why you mad because you don't never get nominated? It's kind of like the Grammys. I don't fuck with the Grammys, this and that. Then why you mad because you're not nominated?
The Grammys, though, at least the Oscars to me, low key feels like American Idol. Like you go up there, want to win, you want the accolade, but when you get it, don't nothing come after. Like it's just like unless you Meryl Streep, like. What am I getting out of it?
Meryl Streep, what's the one Jennifer girl name? The young white woman that she was all the rage with.
She's
you know,
in the X-Men movies. She's in the Hunger Games. No, she's not in the Hunger Games.
Yes, her, Katniss Everdeen.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, so I just feel like they will catapult people who they choose, whether you are super talented or not. Why can't you put that same? Give my girls that same Meryl Streep energy. For 30 years of my life, I don't think I watched one Oscars without hearing damn Meryl Streep's name. Now, she's a great actress, but every damn year for damn near 30 years, everything you did was Oscar worthy.
Well, when I'm that girl, I'm that girl. So, Exotic Hawaiian PR Princess said Winter's Bone was horrible for Jennifer Lawrence. I've never seen that movie, but I believe you because I went to go see the movie Mother with her in it. One of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. It was so bad.
To me, she's just like an average actress. That's why I just didn't have to take anything because it's a very hard job. But I've never seen anything of Jennifer Lawrence where I was sitting there like, damn. Because for me, the testament, if I forget that it's you in that role, like I'm looking at the character, I'm totally forgetting that that's Jennifer Lawrence, totally forgot that's Meryl Streep, totally forgot that's Angela Bassett sitting there. If you are not giving that performance after performance after performance, in my mind, I don't see you as a top tier elite actress or actor. I'm sorry.
So this like is an interesting segue. Wait, one somebody just said Cuba Gooding, show me the money. Gooding Jr. won as well, and you see what.
This nigga out here touching bitches on the stage.
Personal decisions play a part in this stuff too, but like I feel like these people wouldn't be falling down these paths sometimes if like there were opportunities there for them after they win these awards, and or even get nominated, and it just don't seem like the opportunities are always there. That's why I like Viola Davis and Taraji P. Henson because I really do feel like they create opportunities that weren't there. And like for Viola Davis to do like be like a classically trained actress and then go and do a TV series and jump into movies, finance her own movies. Like unfortunately, I feel like as Black people, that's kind of what we have to do. And that kind of stuff. I try not to be too critical of people with acting and stuff like that because like that's what I'm about to start doing. I want to put this out there that earlier today I was talking to Latoya and I was telling her about my script and stuff like that, and she agreed to actually read it for me. And like to me, like that is such a big deal to have a friend like want to read and go over your work and stuff like that. So when you watch this, I want you to say like, damn, I didn't even realize that was Dexter up there on stage.
Who is that? Come on, Oscars, pull up. Well, I cannot wait to read this script. I'm super excited. You gonna send it tonight? Okay, now, yes. Let me read that. I got you, sweetie. Okay. Do we want to keep it up some? Oh, the fashions really quick at the Oscars. I pretty much loved everybody's stuff. But the one biggest thing, the Timbs. I'd have beat your ass if I'm sitting behind you in that damn theater.
I'm gonna pull it up. Mr. Smack just
No.
Smack 927 just joined the. Well, never mind. Y'all can't follow him on Facebook, but he is the funniest person on Facebook. Just put. Fashion wise, I thought the Tim's thing was ridiculous. I would have pulled that down. Like, what's wrong with you? People can't even. Not only can I not see this stage, but people can't even see me because you sitting here with all that. No.
Yeah. I'll probably be kicked out. Move it.
Get this down. As far as like fashions, I don't be paying attention to this stuff. Like, it's got to be like Tim's level for me to like really like be like, oh wow, that's crazy, because it really sticks out. I thought Jonathan. Can I say something, y'all?
Stop, because I looked at that. I said, now, I don't want to hear nobody, because I remember I said before, he got a good, strong civil rights face. And people was getting mad about that. And then that motherfucker came out in the turn of the century, possible, I don't want to say slave, but what the fuck was that?
I was talking the other day to somebody about this, and I feel so bad about saying this, but Jonathan Majors gives me like, I put it this way: if they made slave movies and they put him in it, I think he would be perfectly casted. And I know that sounds horrible, but
I love this man with everything in me, but they don't cast him in these older looking roles for nothing.
Like, yeah.
And I'm like, bro, you ain't making no fucking better putting that shit on that you put on and showed up at the damn Oscars.
Even like,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Even sometimes the way he wears his hair, and I hate being this critical of a black person, but even the way he like wears his hair, the way his clothes look disheveled, like, it's just, are you doing this on purpose? Like, it just, even, I was watching the movie Creed, right? And I'm like, there's no way their stylists are going to win any awards, which, by the way, the stylist in Black Panther, she did win again. Like, she won like, the last time. She won an Oscar. With Jonathan Majors, like, in the movie Creed, I'm like, this is how y'all choose to dress this man? Like, come on. Like, it appears like they can't find clothes that fit his body. Like, that's how they dress him. But The Rock is alive, and they probably have the same build. So we know that you can find clothes that fit. The Rock actually had it on at the Oscars too.
Dwayne, that was the only male fit that I said, yeah, that's the one.
I thought
perfection.
Jordan's Louis Vuitton looked nice. Look at me.
You know, his was put together. Come on, look at you. You mean now?
Well, because really, when I was watching the movie Creed, right, there was a lot of things like, I have my background is communication, so I always look at certain things. I'm like, this is product placement. I bet you he has a deal with them. And as the movie was going on, I started looking it up, and I was right. He does have a deal with Ralph Lauren. He does have a deal with Hennessy, and both of those products were featured in the
in Creed.
Mm-hmm.
And this is relating to Jonathan or Michael.
Jonathan. No, it is related to Michael.
Jonathan, I love you, baby, but it's giving slave chic, and I needed to be better. And sometimes I look at him, I'm like, bro, a shape up.
Like, what are we doing? Like, his suit was wrinkled on the red carpet. Like, if I'm the stylist that dressed you, please don't tell nobody I put that on you. I don't need no.
Well, you know, that's a key around. So here's an insider tip that I learned about years ago. So a lot of these people will go to these designers and ask them to put a look on them. So when the designer's like, okay, you want me to do it? This, you sure? This is what you want. If you're asking, okay. When they do that, they don't put their name on it. Now I'm gonna take the money. Don't tell nobody you got this shit from me. Ain't no name, ain't no label or nothing.
Austin Andre's mom said we don't know what happened on the Creed red carpet, on the Oscars red carpet, in the movie. Like, we never know like what happened. Like, at some point, it's a choice.
Yeah.
Like,
strong. slave, strong 60s civil rights,
He
like, and
never
he
drank his.
plays it up. So y'all go be, when people start saying this shit about him and you get in your attitude, don't get an attitude with us. You go talk to him.
He put it on, not me. Now we're on the aspect of fashion, so we got to talk about this because this has been blowing up. People have been pissed about it.
Mm-hmm.
Ciara, she showed up to the Vanity Fair after party and she was wearing a barely their outfit. Like, I mean, it was, you could tell she had on panties, and then like I don't think that her breasts were exposed. I think it was kind of like a nude type of thing, but like the silk there, like essentially she was naked out there. People were pissed about it. People were saying, like, I thought that her and Russell were God-fearing people. Why would she be wearing this? Look at his face. He's embarrassed that his wife is wearing this. Exotic Hawaiian PR Princess called it the Halle Berry moment because she did wear a similar outfit to that. What did you think of Ciara's choice?
So at first, because of the whole brouhaha that I heard about prior, like this is what she wore to the Oscars. So when I had looked, I said, oh no, baby, like this is not what you wear to the Oscars. And let's be clear, the Oscars, it's a lot of skin on the red carpet this year. Again, it's a trend. I subscribe to it. I don't know if I would actually wear that to the Oscars, having so much skin out and under boobs showing and all of that. So, but then I found out later on that it was the Vanity Fair party. And in my opinion, y'all gotta calm the fuck down. Like, that's what Vanity Fair is. She was playing up the theme. Vanity Fair is based off of a novel where a bunch of rich people get together, they dine, they gossip, they socialize, and they cause a star. You want to put on a show. So I just felt, I mean, even now, here's the thing. Probably not fitting for me. You probably ain't never gonna catch chocolate in no shit like that ever. But I'm not opposed to wearing things that are appropriate for the event, the occasion. So I mean, if she is a celebrity, it's a Vanity Fair party. It ain't for your stank ass to be throwing it on and I'm gonna run down to the corner store. Oh, we gonna, whatever club is popping in your neighborhood. Like, no. But for the occasion, I didn't think it was a big deal. And her husband was okay with it. The bitch is bad. Mother of 3 kids, body is still banging, worked hard on it. Show that shit.
So I didn't necessarily care for the attire. I thought it was like a bit much. Real quick though, I just want to give a shout out to Exotic Hawaiian PR Princess. She's on her stuff, y'all. She mentioned the Cher. Remember when Cher wore a similar outfit? Yes. Where it was from and everything. Like you know your stuff. Like you on
Josephine Baker, all of that. Somebody says, oh, and that 0417, she said the theme for the Vanity Fair party was Cher. So what the, like, y'all gotta stop. Y'all love jumping to just drag and just like vilify people without even fully having all the facts. Like, it's stupid to me.
Cher or not, though, I just feel like there's expectations of taste for certain people. Yeah. And I feel like Ciara's one of those people, and really, it's not even necessarily Ciara, it's Russell, that I think we have, like, high expectations for. I just think that, like, you just wouldn't expect a man like Russell to be okay with his wife walking out. You wouldn't expect a man like Russell to be okay with his wife walking out fully exposed like that. I think that was a bit much for public consumption. I don't necessarily agree with the y'all supposed to be godly people and all this. They got kids. Yeah. I don't subscribe to all that stuff. But I will say, like, her man was right there with her. So, like, obviously he didn't have a problem with it. I just personally thought that was just a bit much. And it's like a Ciara type of thing either. I think the same thing when Kim Kardashian does it. When Rihanna did it before having kids, no issue. If she did it now, I'd be like, oh, I don't know, you got kids at home or whatever. But when these girls are single and all this stuff like this, like whatever. When they on stage, if she wore that outfit on the stage to perform, nothing. But you're going to like a there, like a party or whatever, amongst your people or whatever. But like, I don't know if they really deserve all that from you. Like, I mean, like, give it to them in a music video, but y'all ain't gonna get to just be looking. You ain't gonna just be at the party just looking. Like,
Look at the other bitches and everybody in here naked. Why you focus on me? Why? Because I got the baddest. I'm the baddest
That is
bitch in here.
absolutely. And
Yeah.
I'm looking, and then and now I'm at the Vanity Fair party, and I'm gonna be I'm gonna peek like a little bit, and Russell gonna be like, "What you looking at?" I mean, like you see what I'm
You
looking.
know it. Shut up. You brought her out here. Let me look at him. Actually, you're blocking my view. And the reason why I say to Russell, I don't get that perception of him at all. And I don't know these people, don't know them for real, but the perception that I get, Ciara run that household. Russell is so happy to be with a baddie like Ciara. You would have, he
But see,
ain't never pulled nothing like that before, CC.
but I think that's the problem, though. I think Russell already has this image of him being a simp, and I don't necessarily think that he is, but I think that,
Mm-hmm.
and I hate the word allowing, because you know how I'm really a feminist, to be honest with you, and I hate when they be like, men allow their women to do this and all that. I don't like that kind of stuff, but I do think
Mm-hmm.
that point though, as a man, like you kind of like you gotta you got to size up this situation. I don't care if y'all call me corny every single day. I don't want my wife to be like wearing certain things. I'm not trying to give y'all all of this. So
Yeah.
like Ciara, like let's tone it down just a little bit, especially when you walk in the red carpet with this man, because she's not really getting attacked like that for wearing the outfit. He is
Mm-hmm.
for like allowing her to wear
Yeah.
it. And I don't.
I, to me, I just think it's stupid. It's not like she was out there on these streets starting it up. Her husband knew, he thought she was sexy enough. He was confident enough to be out there with her. He's praising his woman. Now, it might not be good for everybody else, but what's good for one ain't good for the other. Just do what's best for you and your marriage. Like, at the end of the day.
I can't tell who wrote this, but somebody said, "I'm just glad Caitlyn Jenner didn't wear that outfit."
Put them balls in.
Where is Caitlyn Jenner?
Tuck it.
Toya, stop. I was just like, I haven't seen her.
Y'all got sick of talking about her, and she knows it, and she tired of it. So she said, "I'm gonna stay in the damn house." And let's be clear, she is like a 75-year-old woman.
So I've been working on this comedy special, and one of the things I address as Caitlyn Jenner, it's no way that I'm going to wait until I'm 70 years old to transition into a bad bitch and hide it. You're gonna see it. Like if I was Caitlyn Jenner, as soon as I won the gold medals, as soon as I was on that box at the cover of the Wheaties, I would have had my hair and everything. I would have been a woman then. You're not finna. There ain't no way I'm about to give up all my good years and then transition when nobody want to look at me. I don't think so. Better than me.
They said, so that's probably one of the funniest things OJ ever said. I don't know why, when Caitlyn did the switch over, I don't know why they interviewed TMZ, got OJ on the street and asked him.
What do you say?
He said, if he want to cut his finger off at 70 years off, like, and be a woman, I guess that's good for him.
Wait, you know what I hate though? I hate when they be like, do whatever you want to do. Like, I don't care how you live your life. That's how you want to live your life. I think that's a great mindset to have. But for some reason, when it comes to Black men specifically, we don't know how to just say that. We can never just say, look, however he or she wants to live their life, they can do it. It's always got to be, you want to cut your balls off, you want to cut your balls, that's on you. Why can't, let me write that down so I can put it in my show too. But why can't we ever just be supportive without the backhand? We do too much. Black men, we do too much. Like, we can just...
Awful. Could you imagine Kate out there with that and the balls just like falling out? Like, and
I'm not doing this. See, people are leaving the show then because you're being not nice.
why they all
They're not nice people. They're not nice people either. Like...
All right, let's go ahead. Really quick, honorable mention. Did y'all hear it's an alien mothership spacecraft right outside of our atmosphere? Just, they said they're throwing out alien little probes out, sending it from the mothership down to us. for exploration. Because you know how at the end of the day, the aliens, like, you're not going to come in our motherfucking universes and different solar systems and get what the fuck y'all need and think we ain't going to come scouting to see what's going on. Alien, let me tell y'all real quick. It's so ghetto here. I hope, like, whatever you're probing and getting, like, I hope, like, the disappointment just sits with you and you move on elsewhere. Because there's nothing here for you. Nothing.
We drag racing in the street. We still in not the Gucci store. Like, we got COVID running around. Like, America is, go back to whatever planet that you were on, go back to it.
Go back.
Stay. You know how bad it's going to be when the aliens do confront us or whatever and we end up going to Mars with them. You know how people, when they're racist, they be like, go back to your country. They going to say that to us. Go back to your Earth. And we really going to be afraid because it's a disaster down here. Like, Earth sucks.
It's very ghetto here. The air, it's like not even breathable. Like, we die in the train wreck. If you up in the Northeast, now they talking about no mask don't matter. The shit is in the water. Like, there's nothing here for y'all. Just go on, nothing to see here. And I guess eventually we'll just implode to our own fucking devices because we're on our way to the damn trajectory of that anyway. And the aliens probably looking like, we ain't even got to take them out. They gonna do what they say.
So, yeah, could you imagine when we go to Mars and it's like this new fresh planet and we come in there, we're going to be blasting music.
Ghetto.
Look,
Megan Thee Stallion.
We gonna get in there, we're going to go to Mars, and some of us will be like, I already found the weed. Like, we're going to go to Mars and mess it up. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Ooh, wow, I can't. So aliens, I guess, welcome, because we can't do nothing about it. They posted, welcome. Take your time. Ain't shit. Trust me, we're telling you, there's nothing here for you. It's barely anything here for us. Just let us do whatever the one, go and find another planet. What happened?
Someone, I don't want to say their name, but they said, do you want to go to Mars? It's a restaurant up there called Country Cooking. And that sounds familiar because I feel like I've heard of that somewhere. I don't know why it sounds familiar.
That's the right. They probably telling send it back to Earth. Go back.
They said we watering our plants down here with Kool-Aid.
Yeah, like you don't want this. It's trash here.
That's exactly what we're going to do. When we go to Mars, we're going to be humble at first because we're not sure what's going on. And then we're going to be Christopher Columbus. Oh my God.
Y'all going, I'm going to stay down here. I've been rocking out for almost 40 years here. I'm just going to deal with what the fuck I got. Y'all going up there. I've seen all the alien movies. Look, they say sometimes it's better to deal with the devil you know than the one you don't. An alien thing, I'm sitting up there, you to a person, next minute I know you transform into some shit. I'm going to shit myself, I'm going to piss myself, and I'm probably going to die. I can't even fight you. Like, you want some alien shit where you just look at me and freeze a bitch up and then you stuffing shit up my ass, probing and shit. I don't know. Eat me, I don't know. I'll stay here.
At the end of the day, we're Americans. When the aliens start to, like, transform and stuff like that, we're going to start laughing. Look at him. Look what he's doing.
Shit. Fire him up.
We are stupid. We're gonna be up in Mars. We're gonna be laughing at them. We're gonna be smoking the hookah. Like, they gonna come back to Earth because they're gonna be so uncomfortable around us.
Yes, absolutely. Should we? What time is that? I don't want to hold you. I want to get it's 7:45.
No,
okay. Should we jump into the mic?
7:04. We're good.
7:04. Okay. Should we jump into Michael Irving? Or we didn't even touch Tyler, not Tyler.
Michael Irvin, basically, there's a situation where he was in Arizona to cover the Super Bowl. There was a woman who said that he sexually, I don't know if she said he sexually assaulted her, but basically she felt uncomfortable and all this stuff. They yanked him.
He made sexual comments toward her.
Yes. They yanked him from coverage. He said he only talked for this woman for about 45 seconds. So he sued, I believe it wasn't the Marriott, but it was a Marriott type of
in Phoenix.
Yes, and when he sued them for, I think, $100 million or something like that.
Yes.
He sued the hotel, and he sued somebody else, but he did not sue the NFL, which I thought was very telling. So there was a video that came out today or yesterday that, like, low key, in my opinion, like completely absolves him, because like he's talking to the woman. You can't hear them, but he's talking to the woman. They
Mhm.
show it, and then she walks off and goes on by her business, and she starts talking to somebody else. It just, she doesn't. I know you probably can't say stuff like this, but she doesn't seem frazzled. She doesn't
Mhm.
seem. I just feel like if somebody made unwanted sexual advances towards me, and I can't police how this woman acted, I won't do that. But I
Yeah.
just, like, if that happened the way it was described, I would have been trying to get the hell away from that person and
Thank
out of
you.
that. Like, you're not about to catch me up in those situations. But her movements didn't really seem that way, and
Nope.
like it seems like he's absolved a little bit. And what I like about this, as a black man, is like, this was said about you, and there was a time in history where somebody could say this about you and it would be believed, and you would not get like a day in court. You wouldn't get a conversation about it, can't tweet about it, can't talk about it, wouldn't get no money out of it, nothing.
A
And
rope
now
in the tree.
it's coming out, and seeing him get like tortured, now they hear us use that next. I don't know what you're talking about. But so like that happened or whatever. The Marriott is saying like, oh, that's not one of the Marriott said that's not our hotel. They just use our name. You gonna pay that money.
You
You
probably giving
gonna
a
pay that
shit
money.
come up off the motherfucking change at the end of the day. Now, here's the thing. So they're saying her defense team is now saying you can't really tell, you can't hear anything because it was more so the comments that he said. And one of the most troubling comments was, he said, he asked me, had I ever had sex with a black person? So, or a black man. And I'm sitting there, and then once I saw the video, like, something just don't seem right. Michael Irvin is a man, he's been an NFL legendary great. He knows what it means to be a black man, public figure, the spotlight on it. I'm not saying that he's above reproach when it comes to anything like this, but looking at the scene in the video, you're in a hotel lobby, there's people walking by. It didn't seem like he was inebriated. The conversation was 2 minutes tops. You're having conversation back and forth. The next minute, you know, the lady walks off and he goes on about her business. Now, the interesting part was there was a man she had walked over to, and it looked like he was really like upset about the interactions. Now, maybe she was put up. History has proven time and time again, this is how the accusations start when it comes, or end up when it comes to a lot of stuff like this. But I'm just saying, to me, it looks like bullshit, and pay that man. Time will tell. We'll see it. But I feel like after that, the case is just done. And on another thing, adding on to the bullshit cases, which I was with you, girl, prior to what I heard earlier this week. Tiger Woods and the girlfriend.
So from what I remember about this situation, oh, real quick, the Marriott initially did refuse to put this video out. Like, the video just came out. This happened in February. The video just came out today.
Okay.
It refused to put it out initially. So the Tiger Woods situation, from what I understand, he was dating a girl. I don't know how long, but they were dating each other. And then he wanted to break up with her. She, I guess, wasn't ready for it yet. So he said, let's go on a vacation together. And she, pack her bag, vacation or whatever. He then took her to the airport, or either had her taken to the airport,
Yes.
and checked locks on the house and told her, by the way, we ain't together no more. I am not mad at this at all. I'm not mad at this. The girl's pissed off about it. And Toya, tell us what she is saying now.
She is now saying that Tiger had promised her that even if they didn't work out, she could still stay at his home for up to 5 years until she got back on her feet, because he was dealing with the living expenses. She stayed there. She got acquired and accustomed to a certain lifestyle. Bitch, you lying. Because ain't nobody nowhere is going to sit up here and say, you can stay with me for 5 years. Now, I have heard the couples, they live together for about a year or so. Okay, I'm going to let you get on your feet, this and that. Tiger Woods got motherfucking money, and he clearly said, I gave her money to get her own apartment. Get the fuck out. Like, that's why I was like, bitch, you lying. And at the end of the day, if you with Tiger Woods, you already know what the fuck he about. So stop.
Chocolate Virgo A said that she have it on paper. He wrote it down for you? Because if he ain't write it down, did it
You know what's pillows.
I know.
Hey, don't worry about it. I got you.
I know what he did write down. He wrote down, I am breaking, when he texted, I am breaking up with you. Ain't no trip. But I believe this girl though. I believe he told her that because you know when you're really in love and you feeling it, you just got some good that night with her. They laying down in the bed together. He said, you know what? If we break up, you ain't going nowhere. You can stay here for 5 years if you want to. Like you are good. And she was like, she patted her thing and it was like, you know what? I did that, didn't I? She patted it down. She's like, I did that. I got a good mom. I patted it down, right? Yeah. Well, she find Chad. So now, when Tiger said, "Yeah, I changed my mind, but you got to go," and that's just what it was. She said it. He said it to her. She believed it, and he was telling the truth at the time because he didn't think he was gonna get rid of you. But after a while, it just ain't working out. You talk too much. You know, I don't like you. Go. If somebody has to lie to you to tell you we're going on a vacation for you for them to break up with you to get you out the house, you are crazy.
Crazy as cat shit, bat shit, whatever the case may be. He been trying to get you out his damn house, and you just wouldn't go. Because you know how they get, I got mail coming here. You can't kick me out. So they have to figure out a way how we can get her to voluntarily leave the house. Got the lawyers involved. Hey, we picking you up. We got an all expenses paid trip down to wherever we going. We'll take you to the airport, get you dropped off at the airport, bitch, you've been served.
So,
get out of his house.
I don't really know what this means. Maybe you can clear it up for me. They said I thought they were less drama. What does that mean? They? Yeah, who's they?
You know.
What's that?
You know what your cousin's talking about, the white women's. Which is a false narrative that keeps being perpetuated. And for honestly, when I hate black men who say this shit because it's like, just say you like what you like. Stop making excuses. It's okay. You're not out here fucking goats. It's a person. But just own what the hell you like. Don't be using, they're less aggressive. They're submissive. There's less things you have to worry about. Meanwhile, you can't kick the crazy bitch out your house. You got to find a way to come up with this grand scheme to get her out the damn house.
Why am I getting attacked now? Why are y'all going out for me? Tiger Woods did it, not me.
What happened? What they said?
Who is they? You know who they is. Why y'all yelling at me? I can use my comb. Hey.
Yeah, but girl, you should have been stacking up your little acorns while you was with Tiger Woods. Bet you with Tiger Woods. Like, the money is there. Like, you shouldn't even be in this situation.
And also, like, if anybody embarrassed me like this and sent me, like, I would tell my friends probably, like, you're not going to believe that this just happened. But it ain't no way the world is about to know I got dumped at the airport thinking I'm about to go to Hawaii. Never. You sound crazy. And then to double down on it, you then tell us about this 5-year thing. Like, stop talking.
Stop, because I was somewhat with her up until then. I was like, all right, whatever. But then you said that shit like, girl, stop. You are lying. And I don't know, Tiger, you got some black aunties somewhere. Ain't no way my aunties is not going to be pulling up to the house to beat that bitch ass.
Tiger don't
get her out my house.
Tiger don't seem like he invites those aunties over to the house, so they probably don't be.
No, I'm not black. I'm not. My mom's Pacific Islander or Asian background, and my dad is black. And God, this nigga wake up call. We're back in the 90s. All in that locker room. Nigga, got your wake up call. You and that. Supposedly the Asians got their wake up call with the Oscars over.
They was winning though.
Damn sure was. Now let them yell at you and be mad about it. But do know you ain't dumb. Humble yourself. He picked her for a reason. Ask his ex-wife. Child. On that note, it's time for so long.
I just want you to tell this one story about the Starbucks thing because we've been like we didn't even get into
because that one we'll definitely get into that the next time we're on. We're not going to let this go. I just know that we're pressed a bit for time tonight, and you know how we can start. Just going, and then y'all be egging us on in these damn comments. We'll be on this bitch for another 20 minutes, so we don't want that. But that story, it's not dated, so, and it's very relatable. So, guys, we might be on pause next week, depending a little team activity we might be into, but we will definitely give updates while we're there because y'all family too. So next week could be a pause week. If it is not, we'll see you. And if it is a pause week, we will definitely see you the week after. And then, because we had the drag queen story and all that stuff.
Yeah, okay.
So we spent too much damn time talking about the damn soders, but it was a great conversation. And the people, y'all were here for it. Y'all were living for it. Y'all are our gauge for conversation and how long we somewhat stay on topics, because we be having fun with y'all. But thank y'all so much for showing up and showing out on the latest edition of The Comments with my guy, Dexter Stuckey. And we will see you beauty soon. Follow, subscribe, share, let everybody know we're here. Go on over there and hit and subscribe that YouTube for us. Love you guys. Bye.